home yesterday.
What a game that was against
Unbelievable finish. A.J. Griffin as the Andre evening long. Which team will hit 15 points first? Here comes Jaren Jackson.
Wow. Basketball I've seen Jaren Jackson play in the course of his career. Averaging 19 points per game. Averaging to the season starting off injured. But man, he's played fantastic.
Now, Jackson had the offseason foot surgery. And in his absence, Dylan Brooks is playing some of the best offensive basketball of his birth on A.J. Griffin's game winner yesterday.
Oh, man, big top pass, but that you see Jones with the floater right there. But
Hunter, after he missed those 4 games with a right hip injury. Left corner 3 is good. Now, he has been one of the premier shot blockers over the last couple of years. Look at Kachar. Good interior defense, and Brooks wants to push.
Excellent interior defense.
Jones on a 3-point week that potentially led to Trey not only not suiting up for their game last Friday, but can he kind of step into that leadership role, Brendan, that you need from your franchise play?
Other guys have to grow into being a leader and understanding what that entails. And I don't know all the...
And Dennis, this is ongoing. We've met with Nate McMillan a bunch. Good-looking stroke. What a start here
in Memphis. It's all about we instead of me. I think once that big-time
numbers don't sustain that. They don't say, hey, he should be top 5. So I think maybe you take him off the ball a little bit, only shooting 40% from the floor, 28% from 3. Either your efficiency has to go up or your use.
Hunter sizes up Santi Aldama. Step back baseline jumper, and that's good. Lost it. Jones. Griffin, a foot race. Jones on the finish. Aaron Holiday is now checked into the game for Nate McMillan. Jones, little pocket pass.
What a luxury it is to have a true floor general like Jones as your backup.
Could be a starter in any other team. Nothing really drops off that much.
A.J. Griffin. It just speaks to the depth and the culture that they've built here with their vice president, Zach Kleiman. That's 8. And the respect of this fan base.
Yeah, no question about it, guys. Just talk to the fan base, talk to the front office. Freshman year at Tennessee, front office said, well, come on back home. I think it's a pretty...
top-notch since day one, since I've gotten here. They definitely have a great foundation.
Hello, Jackson! Hello!
Spin on it here, but they have a great group. They're just young. So once we mature, once we get things going, get healthy, I think we have a really good shot, and I think he could be the guy. Outside of him, there's a ton of guys. I talked to Junior all day on the bench, Vince Williams. You won't need him to be. He has to be that on offense, too, and be a post presence and not to stay on the perimeter. He's shot it well from 3 before.
Right behind that Memphis Grizzlies bench, taking it all in just like we are here in real time. Push. This is Brooks into the paint.
Yes, sir, DC.
He's always bouncing around. He's talking. He's moving. He's constant energy on that court. You need that.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that
the coaching staff says it comes back to camaraderie. These guys believe in each other, they like each other, and they play for each other.
Exactly. It starts from the care.
On crunch time, if you're on the NBA app, Jared asks me to give him extra pops during the night.
Figuring out how to morph it together, how they can get the best out of each other, and how you can get Trey playing at a more efficient level. The number.
What will this team look like post-trade?
So you might as well look at it from a positive aspect.
This is Aldama. Boy, nice little Euro stick.
Find it right now. As you see Aldama with a nice pump fake. Euro steps right past 2 Hawks.
We ended a 3-game slide. But just in the last week, look at Aldama.
Okay. Basket finishing right over Forrest. Just a little hesitation, got things to go. He always tells his young guys they believe in making quick reads. It might be right or wrong, just don't hold the ball. And they see those.
One of the youngest coaches in the league.
Great shot.
Tyus Jones.
And just right to their zone offense. Gets Aldama in the middle, and he's able to find Jones for a wide open 3 in the corner. Right to their zone offense. Gets Aldama in the middle, and he's able to find Jones for a wide open 3 in the corner. Have his area where he can go up and down. He's going to make life hard on you.
Jaren Jackson, is that okay?
Yeah, betting. We can talk about betting on the air. But it would just be a gentleman's bet, like a dollar. As you see,
Jaren, they really asked Jackson to get back to his fundamentals as a shooter in the offseason. Really,
because he's taking that 3 at the top of the key and pick and roll guy that can space the court, and especially him because he plays a lot of 5 as well.
Where you block the shot and the follow through kind of gets you at the end. We don't
the entire regular season This is the best that he has looked as a shooter, really, since that 19-20
perimeter. Then at the same time, give you shot blocking at the rim and finish strong.
Boy, Griffin missed it. What?
Down some bodies. We know there's no Trae Young, there's no DeJounte Murray, but can't let that deter you.
Three-pointer from Jack. Looking for his second win in less than 24 hours. Oh, wow.
It just leads to this Memphis Grizzlies defense being so good because of how active he is on that back line.
So Jaren
that understands timing and at the same time making those extra.
After the 4 that he missed with his hip injury in his 4th season in the NBA.
Proud of UVA.
Jackson, that soft touch.
They really don't have anybody else. So as we see Brooks hit the 3.
Conchar, extra feed to Brooks, slithers into the paint. Boy, off balance.
Court, swung it, drive, great driving angle by Dylan Brooks. I love how Memphis is playing off.
Open for as Tyus Jones back to the free throw line. PN will have the Knicks and the Bulls and the Timberwolves battling, blown open here in the 3rd quarter. An Atlanta team that had fought hard first 2 quarters. Second night of a back-to-back for the Hawks. Tillman saw
cutting action, but Tillman saw an opportunity to go one-on-one, and he finished with a nice touch at the basket. As Hunter also had.
Hunter down 19 points. That is Jones.
Also in transition, one of the better fast break teams we have as well. Leading the way tonight, 13-4 over the Hawks. Same mistake continuously. He has to own it, learn from it, and move on.
What a play by Jackson. I do think I prefer the prototype, though.
Yeah, that nickname, I'm rolling. The Block Panther's cool. I love prototype.
But how impressed are you with this kid, Kennedy Chandler?
I'm impressed with Chandler. He has a bit of a
minor Achilles injury.
I'm giving the ball up and running off 1,000 screens because he's a better catch-and-shoot guy.
Tip in by Okongwu won't go, but he's bumped by Hole yet at all. Of course, Bogdanovich had the offseason surgery. As 1 and 28 points respectively. Dylan Brooks. Officials give that one too.
That was a block by committee.
If it's Jackson, that's a new career high.
He finger up and point at my guy. I'm like, hey, my man Darren Jenkins. I'm like, make sure I get my tip.
Smart man. Get Jackson out of the game. We got a lot of big games coming up, trying to keep before Atlanta just fell apart with all the missing pieces that they have. Look at Chandler. Rebound, Atlanta. Shot clock resetting to 14. This is Jared Culver. This is his 4th different team in 4 years. He was actually here with. Couldn't put it down. This is Roddy. The rookie slithers in. Boy, wasn't pretty. But Roddy from Memphis. Culver against Aldama. Pretty spin, and he puts it down.
And that's the talent.
Roddy working in the corner.
Uh-oh, he got a mouse in the house.
Wants to take Holiday, and he goes glad. In his 3rd game of his NBA career, those first few weeks of the season. Quarter. Tillman. Nice backdoor. That's Aldama. And more free throws upcoming. As they try to continue to climb the ranks in the Western Conference. Will they be a legit championship contending team at the end of the year? Boy, what ball movement.
He said that you look out there and as we see the nice take by Kaminsky, no matter who's out.